jump on here. This will be kind of short, probably. We're going to talk about this while you're busy giving a crap about this ridiculous debate that went on. That I, for one, ignored it. Really, we all should have. I wasn't going to give CNN my time, my views, and I wasn't going to listen to two crazy old men act like children. You know, our country deserves better than either of them. And, you know, you select one, you're selecting the other. That's the truth. They both belong to the same. Both wings are part of the same bird. That's just, how don't we understand that by now? Our country's in a disgusting mess, and it was brought here by the current president, the one before him who's trying to run again, and all of them before them. That's how we got here, and you know, you're wasting your time with that. But let's take a look at something that just came out. The Chevron case was overruled, and this is big news, and I'll give a shout out to my friend Bubs who sent me this video. Let's just take a look real quick. I'm not going to get too far into this yet. I'm going to dig into it more and do a better video on it, but I wanted to get on here and give a shout out about this for anyone who may be unaware. Check it out. But my friend sent me this video here, and
I'm just going to jump right into this. I just got this. I've been waiting. Chevron was just overruled. SCOTUS just put out a ruling right now in the Loper Enterprises cases, which is all about Chevron. Can executive agencies make up rules to fill gaps in the legislation? The SCOTUS has said they cannot do it. They have overruled Chevron. Guys, this is the one that we've been waiting for. This is something that is massive. Chevron, I'm going to dive into the entire thing. With Chevron being overruled, and executive agencies can't just fill in the gaps to interpret existing law that legislators left vague on purpose, I cannot express to you how massive a deal this is.
So that video there is Langley Outdoors Academy. I'll leave the link in the description. If I remember, I'll try to put it in the first comment also. If you want to watch, basically he's just like I'm doing, just letting you know what's happened there, that it was overruled, and he's going to get into it more later. So if you want to check out his channel and to get more in depth in it, and you know, I'll be looking more into this later and try to do a more in-depth video. But basically what we have here is you know, it affects everything. This can go from gun rights to fishing and hunting rights to just, you know, it's very broad. It affects everything. And basically it's taken the power of these government agencies. It's taken their power away of interpreting what they're trying to tell you the law means. They're coming up with all these laws, so-called laws, right? Regulations, and regulating everything based on their interpretation, which is, you know, they slip in whatever they want. And basically that's really what it comes down to, is whatever the big money wants. Okay, you can't trust the government. And I'm not so much saying I trust the Supreme Court ruling on this. We'll see how it all goes in. You know, America's almost done for anyway, so is it going to matter? We'll see. But anyways, you know, then we got this, it's also on, it's being reported all over, but New York Post, Supreme Court smashes power of the administrative state in historic Chevron case. The nation's top court dramatically clawed back power from federal regulators in a tectonic ruling Friday that KO'd decades of precedent and could affect everything from the environment to AI and healthcare. The Supreme Court, voting 6-3 along ideological lines, overturned the historic 1984 Chevron versus Natural Resources Defense Council ruling, which had called for judicial deference to agencies in situations where the law is unclear. So basically, if they can find a way to say the law is unclear, then the agencies can come up with their own interpretations and come out with regulations that, for the most part, usually end up violating your constitution rights. And that's what this is coming down to. It should be putting the power back to the Constitution, kind of, right? Because now it puts it on to the court to interpret it, and the court to decide whether it's in line with your constitutional rights or not. Courts must exercise their independent judgment in deciding whether an agency has acted within its statutory authority, Chief Justice John Roberts wrote in the majority opinion. Careful attention to the judgment of the executive branch may help inform that inquiry. And when a particular statute delegates authority to an agency consistent within constitutional limits, courts must respect that delegation while ensuring that the agency acts within it, he added. And Justice Elena Kagan authored the dissent, which was backed by her two fellow liberal justices, and read it aloud on Friday, which is done in rare circumstances of vehement disagreement. Now, if you want to check out the rest of that article, it's here in on New York Post, and most of the major news is talking about it. But this is big news if we can have faith in the Supreme Court that they're gonna hold to this, but anyways, it is big as long as everyone involved in this pushes it along properly. Now, I'll just get, what do you want to use an example? So if the ATF or whoever comes out with FBI, whoever comes out with a regulation telling you certain things about your gun rights, and because they're saying, it's not dead set clear, now we got to interpret it. Well, that's no longer the thing. Now the court has to decide within the confines of the Constitution, is the way it should be. But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how it really goes from here on out. And I'm going to dig more into this and do a more proper video on it. But I wanted to jump on here and let people know, and let me know your thoughts in the comments about this. And to me, it is pretty big. We got the Supreme Court making some rulings lately that, are they trying to, are they coming to their senses and trying to save us, our nation? And personally, I think maybe it's too little too late, right? A lot of this, like the Chevron thing, should have never been an issue to begin with. But whatever. So we'll see how it plays out. And I don't know. I just wanted to give everybody a heads up on that. And I'll dig some more into it later on, because there's a couple other videos I'm already working on. So we'll try to get, I'll get those out of the way and then dig some more into this and do a more proper video on it, and talk about what this could mean for the rest of us, for us little people. Is the Supreme Court finally taking the side of the little guy, and taking away these wrongful powers of government agents taking payoffs from rich corporations, or whoever has the money and wants something done a certain way. Well, a lot of times now, according to this, they are going to have to prove that they're within the confines of the Constitution, and it's up to the court to decide if it's properly following your constitutional rights. Thanks for liking. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next video.